Hello, everybody. This is Shigri, and today is our story number one: The Father Who Sold His Silence. He was a mason, skin cracked from cement, eyes dull from years of mixing dreams into concrete that never became his own. Every morning he left his shack with a lunchbox packed in his mute daughter, Elena. She couldn't speak since birth, but her eyes screamed of ancient poems. One winter, he took a job at a rich man's mansion under construction. The mansion's owner, the mansion's owner, cold, arrogant, freshly returned from abroad, spoke as though laborers were disposable shadows. One day, he kicked a bucket at Elena while she was bringing food to her father. The father saw he didn't, but he didn't react. Totally didn't react. His hands clenched, but his lips stayed sealed. That night Elena handed him a note scribbled in crooked writing. It was the crooked handwriting of Elena. Why didn't you say anything? He looked at her, the corners of his eyes trembling. Because I need this job, he whispered. The next day the owner shouted again, this time accusing the father of stealing a wrench. He was innocent, but stayed quiet. Elena watched from afar, her silence this time filled with rage. 2 weeks later, the father collapsed on the worksite. Heart failure, no insurance, no compensation, just dust. The mansion was completed, the rich man moved in. Elena stood outside its gates for hours, clutching the same wrench she had found buried in the mud. Never stolen, just misplaced. She buried it beneath a tree outside the mansion, marking it with her father's name scratched on a stone. No screams, no confrontation, just silence louder than any protest. The lesson. The lesson of this story: sometimes silence is not peace. It is poverty's most painful language. Difficult words are explained. Mason, noun, a person who builds with stone or brick. Example, the mason built walls that outlived generations. Similar word, bricklayer, builder. Shack, noun, a small poorly built house. Example, he lived in a wooden shack on the city's edge. Similar word, hut, cabin. Unshut, adjective, not released or expressed as in tears. Example, his eyes had his eyes held unshut sorrow. Similar word, suppressed, unspoken, arrogant. Adjective, overbearingly proud, acting superior. Example, they treated workers like disposable tools. His arrogant tone angered everyone. Similar word, haughty, conceited. Disposable, adjective, meant to be used and thrown away, easily replaced. Example, they treated workers like disposable tools. Similar word, replaceable, expendable. Scribbled, verb, wrote quickly or carelessly. Example, she scribbled a note in haste. Similar word, scrawled, jotted. Clenched, verb, closed tightly, especially hands or teeth. Example, he clenched his fist in anger. Similar word, gripped, contracted. Accusing, verb, claiming someone is guilty of wrongdoing. Example, she was accusing him with no proof. Similar word, blaming, alleging. Compensation, noun, something given to make up for loss or injury. Example, they offered no compensation for the accident. Similar word, reparation, reimbursement. Protest, noun, verb, expression of objection or disapproval. Example, her silence was a protest of deep pain. Similar word, objection, dissent. If you like this story, hit that like button, it helps a lot. Let me know in the comments what would you have done in the father's place. Don't forget to follow the channel for more true and emotional stories like this one. Tap the bell icon so you don't miss the next one. And please share this story with friends and family so they may also hear this truth today. Thank you.